Hi, welcome to Tarot Tuesday with Tammy. I'm Tammy, obviously, and here's this week's reading. And we're using the Mythic Tarot like I usually do, but I just want to say before I start that there will be more tarot decks to look forward to. I'm just studying these decks and getting to know them first, and you can expect me to have courses on them as well, just like I do the Mythic Tarot. And I can let you know that the next deck will be the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Okay, here we go. Past, present, future. One just fell out for past. Present, now. That one stuck out. And possible future outcome. Here we go. That's the first one. Okay. How's it looking here? Don't mind me. I am visually impaired slightly. Okay, so the first card I pulled is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, representing the past, you can just look at this card and know that it wasn't fun. But what it's showing is somebody who's being tormented either by their own memories, so having being upset and tormented by your own negative memories or your own negative beliefs about yourself or others, or just negative thoughts, or maybe being bullied, possibly being tormented by others, actual people, and like a group maybe. So something, obviously it's not a pleasant past experience that we're talking about. Okay, so this card is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man represents sacrifice. And so right now you're learning about having to sacrifice. And to be honest, aren't we all right now, like with the COVID-19 stuff and staying home and having to work from home, losing your job? Like, there's been a lot of sacrifice. We've had to give up a lot of our freedoms because of this whole pandemic crap. So it can be very frustrating to have to give up so much, but sometimes we know we have to do what's necessary for the greater good, right? So that's what's happening now, and that's what we're learning about right now. And if I'm thinking about COVID-19, then this would probably represent when it first came out officially and the schools closed down and you were hearing all these different things, and it was like, what the heck is the real truth? This is kind of how I'm perceiving the reading, but it may mean something completely personal and different for you. Obviously, because I'm doing the readings, the cards are going to, get my energy, so usually there's some of me in there for sure, obviously. Okay. Sacrifice though right now. The possible future is the Eight of Wands, which shows that right now, okay, so in future now, it's still going to be really rough waters, but there is a light in the darkness. Okay, so it was really scary, this thing that made us feel traumatized slightly, okay? But now we're understanding that the sacrifices we're making are for the greater good, but we're also learning to make sure we make the right sacrifices, okay? Don't sacrifice just for the sake of sacrificing. Have a purpose. Like, for instance, I wear a mask when I go into public places so that other people won't be nervous or uncomfortable or think I'm going to give them cooties. That kind of thing, and to help people feel safe. That's my sacrifice, but that's about as far as it goes. Okay, but sacrifices could be anything. It could be having to quit your job and stay home with your kids, or anything. It could be anything, right? Giving up your favorite chocolate bar because you need to lose a few pounds, or just having to go to the cheaper brands because your money is tight. Things like that. So anyways, some sacrifices are useful. Some sacrifices might be too much. Don't sacrifice to a point where it's making you miserable like this, just so that you're doing the right thing. And then, in the future, it's still gonna, there's still a lot of rough stuff that's gonna go on, but there will be something to look forward to, okay? There's gonna be a light, and when we follow the positive, when we follow what we're being shown, whatever that is for everybody, then we're gonna be okay. Okay? That's this reading, and I'm not sure exactly what it might mean for you, but for me it really is the state of the world. So hang in there, but don't hang too long. Don't be afraid. That's the biggest thing, is with this part that's going on right now. There's a lot of different information. It's hard to know what's what, and you really do need to go within, put your hand on your heart, take a couple deep breaths, and that's when you will know what's right. And it might be different from what other people think, and that's okay. Okay? Just don't overdo this right now. Remember that sacrifices should be for the greater good, not just out of obligation. Okay? And even though it's going to be tough, it's going to be okay. I almost feel like the dolphins right now represent that hope, that little light in the big cloud of trouble. So, or, just remember the dolphins. Maybe that'll come up for you somehow. I don't know why I said that, I just did. So I hope this reading helps. And if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, email me at tarotwithtammy@gmail.com. You can take my online course, which is how to read the Mythic Tarot. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and tune in, because I also do Starseed Saturday. Things might be changing up a bit in the future, but I'll still be doing Starseed readings every week for sure. Okay, so thank you, I love you, and I will see you next time.